Medium rare. And I wanted to ask, instead of the asparagus, can I get the baby broccoli instead? Thank you so much.
She really ordered the whole menu.
I needed like a little bit of everything out.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Got a video for you here today from Alpha Central titled "Man Gets Woman Arrested After She Did This on the First Date." You know, every single time I see one of these videos, it somehow gets worse and worse every time, okay? The stuff that these women are pulling on dates, the ways that these women are treating their husbands and boyfriends is just completely ridiculous to me. It is totally understandable why men are walking away from dating. Now, today's video was suggested to me by Hadan the Mummy. I'm going to leave both of their channels linked in the pinned comments, so make sure you go and subscribe to these guys. Don't forget to leave your own comments, and let's jump right into the video.
Vote for?
Does it matter?
Yeah. Who would you vote for? Tell me who you voted for right now.
Does it really matter?
Yeah. Tell me, or strap me up right now if you're not gonna tell me.
Are you dead ass?
I'm being so serious.
Bro, it's not. Why does it matter? We're on a date.
Exactly.
If a woman judges a man based on his voting history, then she's already told the guy everything he needs to know about her.
What's the dumbest decision you've made this past year?
Being with somebody with no money.
Okay.
The brokey vibes are just like not it, honestly. Like,
Give me an example.
somebody was like, oh, like I have to wait till I get my check and like we can go out for coffee. That's sad. I'll never do it again.
Coffees nowadays are really expensive.
I mean, like $10, come on.
Modern women have changed the definition of broke to describe any man who doesn't want to waste his hard-earned money on a woman who isn't interested in him as a person.
No shade, no tea, but y'all.
But what, girl? Come on, you know you trying to give us some tea and shade. Give it to us.
Tell me why somebody invited me on a date, right?
Okay, but what's wrong with it?
So I done did my makeup, put my outfit on. They said we going to a basketball game.
Okay, girl, you look cute, and that's a cute date. But you don't sound too happy about that date, so please tell us what the hell is going on.
Let me show y'all where the me sitting at. I done left that. I'm sitting in a whole nother seat because I don't even give a like, why would you even play with me like that?
What?
Apparently, this dude is a terrible person because he didn't buy front row seats to a basketball game for a first date. Even if he did, mind you, she would still complain that he took her to a basketball game. The guy can't win in any situation.
Girl, you so goddamn ungrateful. Please tell us about the rest of this goddamn day, because I really want to know what the hell happened.
Do y'all see how high I am? Okay.
Okay, girl, you could have upgraded them seats with your money if it was a problem when you got there.
And they keep texting my phone talking about where you at, where you at. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. I'm finna find me another date.
She's going to find herself another date while sitting in the nosebleed section of a basketball game. I'm sure that she will find her crazy rich boyfriend hanging out up there. Such a brilliant plan.
This is why the dating pool is full of piss. Because of ungrateful people like her. People don't want to continue to try to take people on dates and they gonna complain about it, go missing, and do all this extra shit. Be grateful that they took you on a date because they didn't have to take your ass no goddamn well. They could have took you to the park or took you to the room.
Just to clarify, this is not the girl who been doing stuff for me on TikTok. This is not her. My booski would never, ever do this. Okay? Just to clarify.
So if your booski would never, why you on a date with somebody else? Okay.
In this case, her booksy is the man she thinks she deserves, but the man only exists in her imagination. Some dude who has nothing better to do with his money than waste it on a woman who secretly resents him.
I just went on the worst first date of my life. He picks Albert's Bar, which is like this nicer bar. I was shocked that he picked it because I was like, a cheaper bar obviously would be the option for like a first date, you know, like whatever. So I was like, oh my god, okay, great. You picked the bar, that bar, we'll go there, fine. Since it was Albert's Bar, I'm like, I'm in a nice top, I'm in jeans, like I'm in like a cute outfit, I have makeup on, like I did my hair, like I did the full 9. I roll up to this date.
Men rarely ask these women to wear nice clothes, to do their hair, and wear an unhealthy amount of makeup for a first date. That's something that modern women insist on doing, and it's not the man's fault.
This man is in a soccer jersey shorts and a Orioles hat. I'm not lying. I am not lying to you guys when I say that is what that man was wearing. So like we go to this bar, we order drinks. I order a gin and tonic because that's like my go-to drink. He gets a beer, fine, that's what a guy always orders. The bartender goes open or close. Kind of just like fiddle with my wallet because like, you know, like I'm expecting to not pay for this.
It's a mistake for a modern woman to just blindly assume that a man is going to pay for the first date. That courtesy left the building after modern women made their entitlement known to the entire planet. It's really quite simple.
And he was like, oh, do you mind paying? I get paid tomorrow, like, which is totally fine. Pay for both drinks. But like, is it fine? Is that only a Southern thing for guys to pay for the first date? Like, is that, I don't know if I should feel like a bad person for being mad about paying for this date, but like, it's under my impression that the guy should pay for the first date. I don't know what to do.
These women get furious over the idea that they have to pay for literally anything, as if buying that guy a drink was somehow the worst thing to ever happen to her in her entire life or something. I don't understand.
This man swiped over 1 million times on Tinder and posted both his results and profile on Reddit. Who is this man, myth and legend, and how well did he do? Let's find out. So this is Fishboy26 from Reddit. Let's take a look at the numbers and see how Fishboy did. So at the time of creation for these Tinder insights, Fishboy's account had been active for 3 years and 217 days, and he had swiped over 1,200,000 times. He had swiped left only about 10,000 times, and right swiped over 1,009,000 times.
Dating apps are a complete waste of time and money for most guys. A guy can spend countless hours on there, swiping and trying to match, and he'll be lucky to get a date with an ungrateful woman. And that's the absolute best case scenario for a lot of guys.
Of those swipes, he only got 719 matches, and of those matches, he only chatted with 217 of them. Tinder Insights reports everything at this point using data from the app, and then everything after that is self-reported. So of those 217 chats, Fishboy only had one date, and nothing else came after that. The date rate is literally 1 in a million.
1 million swipes, and it ended in one date that went absolutely nowhere. It's just living proof that dating applications don't generally work if you're a regular guy. Best to put that time into something more worthwhile.
So I was on a date last night, more specifically a Yochi date. I grabbed the normal size cup, right? Like the small one. That's all you need. Anything else, outrageous. Middle cup, if you're grabbing that, it's like, okay, you must be really hungry. The big cup, that's just outrageous. That's just simply like, you don't need that much. That's just a gluttonous amount of frozen yogurt. Anyways, grab my cup. I see that my date grabs the big cup. I'm like, whoa, that could be an issue. Because realistically, I'm probably going to have to pay for this, and I'm starting to freak out. I'm like, that could be a lot of money. But hey, maybe she just likes a big cup to hold and she's not actually going to fill it up.
It's so sad that we live in a world where modern women want free stuff so damn badly that they will force a guy to buy her a gigantic bowl of frozen yogurt, of all things.
So I'm feeling mine very reasonably, rationing each thing. I feel like with Yochi, it's just a quick shh, shh, you know, you don't need much. I'm looking at my date. Shh. I'm like, hey, what are you doing? Like, seriously. Filling up that whole cup. I'm like, no one needs that much frozen yogurt. That's just an absurd amount of yogurt. Like, you're not going to finish this.
We're all thinking the same thing. What is that woman going to do with that much frozen yogurt? The most reasonable answer is that it's going to be thrown out at the end of the day.
This girl is just putting every topping on. I'm like, Jesus. Leave some for everyone else, okay? No one else is going to get their Yochi, and you're going to ruin everyone else's Yochi dates. So then it comes to paying, and it's the classic, are you guys together? And I was like, and you look at her, she looks at you. I was like, yes. Put it down, scales break in half. Like, oh my God, comes out to like $330. I'm just like, this sucks.
At that point, she doesn't have any interest in the frozen yogurt. She's trying to assert her dominance over the man and let him know that his money is now her money. He should have told her to pay for it herself. These so-called influencers are so damn vain that they have no problem ditching a dude to make content for their channel because the attention from strangers will always be more important than attention from her date.
Maybe I need to say it faster, actually. I'll be up and down the Okay, I think that's okay.
Imagine taking a girl out and her first inclination is to take the drinks that you paid for and hold them hostage as she posts videos about them online. She made it clear that she's not worth her time or money by doing this.
Guys, I just finished my date and I am so embarrassed. I'm not gonna cry here. I'm not gonna cry. So the whole thing is, we went to this restaurant he wanted to. So we went. I had this dress on, and I changed because I had this dress on and everything. And I had my hair out. Like, you know, guys, I cut it, but it wasn't like this. I had it parted a little bit. And so I went in, and he was like looking around like, oh, like he was looking for somebody else. And I was like, okay, I'm like, hey, I'm Tia.
She's embarrassed because she clearly got caught catfishing. She lied to the dude and she's mad that he didn't blindly accept the lie.
And then he was like, Tia. I'm like, yeah, it's for me, from BLK. And then he was like looking confused and he told me to sit down. So I sat down, I smiled and he didn't smile back at me. And then he was like, I don't look like my pictures.
For women like this, it's totally fine to alter photos, use filters, and to try and fool a man into thinking that she's more attractive than she is. But a man must be totally legitimate or else he's a horrible person. Women like this don't care about how rude it is to be on their phone for a date. They are just there oftentimes for a free meal, but if a woman is going to pull that crap, then the dude should make her pay the bill. Tit for tat, in my opinion.
Feminism blowing up and everything. What about men's rights?
Stephen that I went on a couple of dates with, he started messaging me again. Hey Katie, it's been a while. I've been holding back on this for a while, but I really just have to get it off my chest. You've not been in contact with me since our last date. Like, come on. And he's left me loads of voice messages.
Please play him, please.
Like, come on, what is this? I took you out on a date and now you're not in contact with me anymore. Like, you know how in modern day society, like, you've got feminism blowing up and everything. What about men's rights? What about the fact that I pay for everything when we're on a date?
Guys, take note, if a woman refuses to talk to you after a date, just leave her alone. Leaving walls of texts and voice messages will just give her an excuse to shame you online. It's not worth it, just ghost the woman back.
What are you going to do about it? Like, I feel like I need to be repaid for what I gave, and then, like, nothing came of this, so you're wasting my time, like, any normal person. Like, come on, like, this is ridiculous. So, like, I've calculated everything out, and it's come to about, like, I spent well over £300, so I'm going to say you owe me 150 quid for everything. No. We went on, pay in half, pay your way forward. That's how it works. He wants money back.
So £300 translates to roughly, what, 400 American dollars for the first date? That is the worst possible move a dude can make. He's never going to get that money back, and he's left with a woman who's publicly shaming him.
You can't be there not talking to me and going, oh, I'm just going to take him out and I'm going to go with him on a date, and you ate half the food, so you can pay for half the date. So
You told me for the food? Of course I ate the food!
I'm expecting you to pay me. Let me spell it out for you, like, very, very easily, you know?
Oh. No, we didn't.
When you go on a date with a person, you normally have to be in contact with them afterwards, you know? That's like the normal thing that goes on in a person's
They're not giving me dating advice.
This is psycho behaviour.
I can't even listen to them all.
I didn't even enjoy the date.
It's frustrating to see this woman accuse this man of being a psycho when she's the one who is not only using him, but has the nerve to get angry at him for not appreciating being used. Absolutely insane.
That we have Wyatt on the phone. So Wyatt, can you help us understand why have you ghosted Olivia?
We got to dinner and Olivia starts asking me a bunch of questions that were kind of personal. And then she goes, why did you co-sign on a house with your sister last year? Yo, That is not her business. She, not only does she know I co-signed on a house, but with my sister, like
Yeah.
that's pretty deep.
There are millions of logical reasons why this guy could have co-signed a house with his sister, and all of those reasons are his business and none of hers, especially when on a first date, mind you.
Come on. It's public information, first of all. I mean, especially like if you pay like a small fee, I mean, you get like all the details.
You
So-
paid a fee? I mean, you
no.
can, I guess, but you shouldn't.
I don't see anything wrong with it.
Okay.
That's kind of what the dating is for. As long as you find out that I'm not a felon, which is pretty
Right.
easy to figure out without
Right.
paying for a service.
So some things are public knowledge. I don't see anything wrong with kind of educating yourself on the person.
Paying a fee to get the financial information on some dude you just met is insane, but if anything, by openly admitting to it, this guy dodged a major bullet. Imagine the mess he'd be in if she kept that to herself.
I mean, if you thought it was kind of creepy, I do apologize for that. But I mean, I had a great time on a date. I really did. It was awesome.
Yeah, I guess she can't dig any deeper, right? Damage is done, so might as well at this point.
Yeah, jump on in.
I mean, I do have a private investigative friend, Olivia, I could hook you up with if you know.
This woman does not need all that.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't give her any ideas.
No, I'm kidding. Okay, perfect.
Her behavior is not normal. She has total disregard for this man's privacy and doesn't care about his feelings. That shows she has no empathy for other people at all. And there's too many women like that nowadays.
Story time of the worst date that I've been on in my entire life. He was a really nice guy. Like after our first date, it was my birthday a week later and he gave me like champagne and roses, just like randomly dropped them off at my apartment. So I was like, he's a vibe. So Edwin and I are planning our third date and he's like, oh, it's your turn to pamper me. Immediately I'm like, what the f? He's like, this date's on you. Like, you're gonna plan it, you're gonna pay for it, you're gonna do everything. And I'm like,
It's not an unreasonable request to expect a woman to pay for a date, especially after this guy simped way too hard for her. But even if she did plan a date, it'd be cheap, it would be as uneventful as possible, and it would be purely out of spite, let's be honest.
because I'd assume that's a f***ing joke. So I keep saying to him, I'm like, you're so funny. But I go ahead and I like book the date. I just book one of like my favorite sushi spots. And I'm like, he's like not gonna make me pay. That'd be absolutely insane. Listen, I would not mind paying for a date if I was in a relationship with somebody, not when I'm going on the third date and you're supposed to impress me to try and get in my pants.
She is so quick to move the goalpost that she's only willing to pay if she's a girlfriend, but we all know that the goalpost will be moved after that happens to guarantee that she still doesn't have to pay for anything.
So we get to the sushi restaurant, everything's going great, and then they're like, oh, what do you guys want to drink? Like the waiter's like, what do you guys want to drink? And he's like, ooh, I'm gonna get something fancy because Livy's paying today. What? So then I'm like, okay, Livy, time to be vulnerable. Let him know about your past. So I let him know, I'm like, hey, like, just so you know, this is really triggering me because I was used in my past relationships because I was the breadwinner. So this is like super triggering for me. And if this is like a joke to you, it's really not funny. He's like, I'm not kidding. And I'm like, what? He's still kidding. So the bill comes. And he slides it my way. And he's like, here you go. Man, if you're watching, there's nothing that makes a woman drier in the entire world than you, like, literally sliding the bill towards her. Like, that's pathetic.
Trigger is another word that's been redefined by modern women. It used to be something that was linked to legitimate trauma, but now they use it to try and guilt trip random dudes into paying for their sushi.
Try to run me over? Bro, I told you I didn't do nothing. Dumbass. Bro, try to run me over for
It's
what?
your fault. You're a dumb for going in front of my car.
I did, bro. You were the one that swerved towards me, bro. You ended up hitting another car because of your dumb, bro. Try to hit
Be
me.
in front of my car, bro.
I'm fast. I'm quick. I'm quick.
Modern women have been straight up told that they can do no wrong in this world a lot of the time. They are so quick to anger and even quicker to turn to violence the second something doesn't go their way. And that includes trying to hit an innocent man with her car as well.
Can't catch me. You're gonna spend a night in jail because you decided that you're gonna try to hit me with your Yada 2008 pink dumbass.
Can you stop? Is this illegal for him recording me?
Here, step back. All right, we're gonna go.
Dude, stop.
Step back, I said.
Try to run me over for no reason, bro. She's an artist that can't sing, apparently.
Men have it bad enough in this world, but now it's made even worse thanks to the unhinged nature of modern women. Guys, you've got to keep your heads on a swivel with women like this, and that's just for your own safety. But anyway, guys, we are going to be leaving today's episode there. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Drop a comment, and I will see you all in the next one. Make sure you take care of yourselves, guys. Peace.